song that's playing for you is Fuck With Me. So look, you could be in a situation, you could be in a situation where you're trying to express yourself and you're trying to communicate the truth, or you want someone to be aware of you. You want someone to take this idea, take this truth upon their whatever they got going on and invest in that while they do what they got going on. Whether that's you or you in a position where you celebrating something you got going on. And because you in a position where you celebrating your home, the mind you've made up about something, or just the vision you see regarding a passion or direction you invested in, you ain't doing something. It's kind of like you focused on what you got going on instead of taking your mind or taking your passion or your expression elsewhere. Now, somebody outside of you might be in a position where they want you to fuck with them. You feel me? So they're going to try to come express. They're going to try to tell you something. You feel me? They're going to try to holler at you something. Whether you take that or not, that varies from Scorpio to Scorpio. Look, you could have emotionally removed yourself from a space. It's like you walked away from the feelings you had here. They didn't have to actually physically leave a place, but you walked away from a feeling you once had in order to invest in a new feeling or a new expression or a new truth or something different you wanted to become aware of. And now someone outside of you could be burdened, because of that. Or it's you who's burdened. You want somebody to fuck with you. You feel me? Now you could have communicated something, or you could be in a position to want to communicate or express something in order for you to get that, in order for you to make that happen. Rap star. You might be dealing with an Aries because Aries had that same song playing for you. So you could be in your bag right now, or whatever bag you in, and somebody want to fuck with you because you in your bag, or ain't nobody fucking with you. The bag you in, or whatever you got going on, it's like you in your own space right now. Can't nobody take you out of that. Can't nobody fuck with you and what you got going on. Or people want to fuck with you. People want to link up with you, want to work with you, want to associate themselves with whatever you got going on or whatever you're giving your time and energy to. You know what side of the fence you falling on, Scorpio, whether you want to fuck with somebody you observing or somebody outside of you. You know if you in your bag right now, you know if you investing your time and energy into some sort of look. First card out, high priestess. I'm telling you, now you in your bag. Deep in that motherfucker too. Rap stars or something. Whatever you rapping, whatever you're communicating, whatever you're investing in is your truth. Well, in accordance to what you got going on. Yeah, if you look at the people around you might feel some type of way about what you got going on because of how it has you expressing or presenting yourself in your reality in some way, shape, or form. But you coming from a place of being undecided. You coming from a place of being not emotionally fulfilled with what you emotionally were invested in previously. In order to know where you're going, you got to know where you came from. You know where you came from. You came from a long line of bullshit. There's a long line of stagnant energy. Whether you were bullshitting yourself or you were just in some sort of bullshit external to you. But at one time, you didn't see that as bullshit. At one time, you saw that as it for you. At one time, you thought this was your truth. You thought this was the direction you wanted to go in. No, this wasn't the direction it wasn't your truth, but it was the thing that would lead you to your truth. And that's what you've been led to. That's what you're in right now. That's what, when people see you, they see this. When people see or feel or share a space with Scorpio, they see, feel, and share a space with this as well. People know you for that because that's all you talk about. That's all you express. That's all you communicate. Whatever we talking about. Look, you've been building on something and you in some sort of position regarding that after coming from a whole lot of stagnancy. After being in a position where you are undecided on what you should do. But what you were doing back in the day, it wasn't building anything. It was only building upon your ill feelings or your negative emotions, your lower vibrations. You could have been hanging amongst the gremlins and the ghouls. You feel me? Look, until the moon came out, until you became aware of your own hidden secrets. You started listening to your own intuition about how you were feeling about what you were doing. Or this moon was brought because you were in some sort of low place. You feel me? You got to be in the dark to see the light. Shit, you could become aware of some sort of hidden information regarding a situation you're invested in. because of the truth you're in right now. The high priestess, yeah, I'm telling you, you know the truth and you walking in it. You live in it. You're living in it, whatever it is. Whether we talking about a career, we talking about a friendship, we talking about a relationship, or we just talking about an idea or a path you walking down. You're invested in something. At one point in your life, you were weak, and you were weak because of some sort of heartbreak. But that heartbreak led you to nurture and invest in the minds and opportunities you need to invest in, the gateways, and you need to take your mind through in order to further develop what you had going on, or just further develop yourself. Look, you had to gain wisdom through some sort of pain, and that's exactly what you got. Now you know some secrets. You got the high priestess in the moon. You know something. If we're not talking about the awareness of self, the awareness of your own emotions, of your own feelings, and how you participate or get down in whatever reality or whatever experience you're experiencing, then we just talking about, you know, a whole lot of something about whatever situation you in. Money trees is the song. Look, now you out here planting money seeds with this truth. Or you can plant better seeds. You can invest in better ideas, better minds, better relationships, better friendships, better environments. You could just move better now that you know what you know about whatever you know about. Again, you could just know about your damn self a little better, a little bit better. You bitch. You just don't wake up the high priestess though. You go through a whole lot of deception. Well, I said a whole lot of deception, a whole lot of whether you were the deceiver or you were deceived. You've been through a whole lot of shit. Might have lost you 3 of Cups in reverse. Might have lost you some friends. You might have realized whatever emotional position you were defending at one point, you shouldn't even have been in that feeling regarding the investment. Look, I'm telling you, something you invested in your past was a dud. And whatever it was promoted you to shine your real truth, though. Prompted you to invest in what it is that is for you. And now you in that. You knee deep in that. And there's money trees around. Ideas just flow when you in this space. Or you're in a position where you could be planting seeds for generations to come. It ain't no short-term money we talking. If we talking third dimensional, if we talking money, if we talking about whatever you doing, you in it for the long haul. You're not in it for the short game. You're not in it for the month. You're not in it for the week. You feel me? You're not just trying to get you some quick chicka change. You feel me? Nah. You want the long money. And there you go. And you only been brought to this space because people were faking your face. Or you were faking your own face. You looked in the mirror and lied to yourself about what you were doing or the lifestyle you were living or the decisions and choices you were making. Whether it was celebrate, that shit came out. Pain brought you here. It was one tough realization. Let me tell you that. Whatever you became aware of, it hurt you. Shit, if it's you versus someone outside of you, because of the truth you're in, your truth hurts someone outside of you. And it could be the same motherfuckers you was kicking it with, same folks, whether it was a friend group you was associating yourself with. If you in a relationship and you dealing with a partner, you in a situation with your partner, y'all may not be breaking up. But whatever space you're in now is hurting your partner because it's like your truth is bringing some sort of ending to a world they had. You feel me? Because at one point you were supportive of this, whatever this was. But now you're in a different space. You expressing a different truth. It's just letting them know what the fuck they had going on. And it might hurt them because there was a lot of emotions invested in that feeling. It was a lot of love invested in that. It was a lot of connections invested in that situation. Whether if you're dealing with a relationship, then it's like you and your partner. I said this for Aries. You really could be dealing with an Aries. You and your partner could have had common ground in a certain topic, subject, or situation until your perspective was changed because of some pain you experienced. But that pain brought you one hell of a truth, and that literally changed how you perceive emotions or how you express or the visions you see when you think of friendships, when you think of relationships, when you think of whatever topic or subject we're talking about. Now you in a new relationship with self, You in a new relationship with your masculine and your feminine energy are expressing and sharing ideas differently, bringing you to a new truth. That truth is hurting those around you because those around you may not have been ready to let go of the old you, whatever old you we talking about. But they just by being in a space with you, someone can tell what you got going on and whatever they are attached to in regards to the space they share with you, it ain't gonna work. The space ain't big enough for both energies, whatever we talking about. And if it's you versus you, you were brought here through some pain. The truth will set you free. First, it make you miserable. Now you got the truth of all. First, it make you miserable. Somebody outside of you emotionally going through it. If it's not you, but it's like if it's you emotionally, you could be in a position. You in a friendship. You in a job. You in a career. You in a relationship. You sharing a space or you investing in something. Now that you know the truth. Now that you got a full understanding about whatever situation you've been through, whatever you've been communicating, whether if you're reflecting upon your own actions, you don't feel good about yourself because of what you were doing while you were unaware, how you carried yourself when you were in the dark regarding the situation, when you didn't know the truth. When you didn't know what was and what wasn't, you carried yourself a certain type of way. And you know what you did when you did what you did. And because of that, it hurts. But it's like, it's pain for a better. If it's you versus someone outside of you, then someone outside of you may not be expressing the fact that they don't feel confident in the space they share with you because of a truth there. It's like you know someone's secrets now that you know how you or what you were doing or the roles you played in the situation or now that you just know the truth about the situation in general. The truth you know hurts someone because you know about them. Whatever we talking about. May not be saying it, it's the Queen of Cups. They not sharing that. It's someone holding, it's like they keeping that knowing to themselves, but that don't mean they don't know. Yeah, look, the strength. Your strength is making someone feel weak. Ric Flair drip. Yo, whatever we talking about. You know what we talking about, Scorpio, better than I know what we talking about. If it's you versus someone outside of you, someone outside of you's strength, it brought you some sort of truth. And that truth put you in a whole new space. If it's not your truth, it's hurting something. If it's not your truth, it's just you've been in a position where in order to know where you're going, you got to know where you're coming from. And you've been through a whole lot of shit. Whole lot of hurt, whole lot of betrayal. Someone might have played you, whatever we talking about, but you know something now. You could still be in the space of the situation where it's like you may not be able to express your emotions or emotionally invest in your reality the way you want to invest in your reality, but you strong now. You got some strength about that shit. You feel me? You done been built upon in whatever realm of reality we talking about. Now that you got this knowing, and now that you in your truth, you stepping 2 times in that shit. You feel me? Big stepper energy in whatever truth you're in. Whatever truth that you strong right now with whatever knowing you have. I told you because you might have been dealing with some fake ones. You got the Lovers in reverse, 3 of Cups in reverse, 3 of Swords. The same people you was laughing with is the same motherfuckers who betrayed you in some way, shape, or form. Or the same people you was laughing with is the same people you realized that same environment was your kryptonite. Whatever we talking about. Take it around, nigga. If it's you versus someone else, come on, I told you, the same shit. It's like, if it's you versus someone outside of you, someone could be putting on one hell of a facade. They got one hell of a mask on. They really hurt because you know the truth about some shit. But they not expressing or showing that emotion. It's almost like It's further driving someone to want to bring a vision or bring a certain type of spark or idea or start a certain type of path with you, because it's like, you know, the truth. Someone want to test you, or someone's testing you now in whatever realm of reality they talking about, because it's almost like you know someone's secrets. Because it's the moon and the high priestess. That's one hell of a combo. You feel me? First card out and the second card out. And followed by that was the three of swords. The secrets you know about someone is breaking their heart, but it's also bringing them strength, but not in a way to want to bring something high vibrational. It's almost like you making someone want to manipulate you. You know how this sounds for you. There's Scorpio. You know what you got going on. You know if this the type of folk you've been kicking it with. Because something done changed between you and some friends, you in a relationship, you in a certain type of emotional expression. If it's a solo battle, then you burned yourself. But that brought you to a point of knowing. If it ain't you who burnt yourself, it's someone got hurt by you doing what you're doing. So it's like your truth burns someone. The light you bring to someone, or the light you bring in your world, is too bright for someone or something in your environment. It's too bright to the point where it scarred them regarding whatever they had going on. Whatever life they were living, your light brought a truth through it. That truth may have brought someone to, they not feeling good. They not going to express the fact that it's like you hurt someone's ego, basically. And now because you hurt someone's ego, they want to bring you something. It's like they want to bring you some passion. They may try to dress it up, make it look nice, but that don't mean it's hitting for anything. It's just hurt people hurt people. Yeah, it's like that. You know what you got going on though, Scorpio. Well, let me tell you shit. You know if you're dealing with somebody like this or not. Hey, watch out though. Because you might have been, your truth hurts. Whatever truth you in. I told you, it's like someone want to lie to you now. You hurt someone's ego, so now someone wants to hurt your ego. Hurt your ego or just hurt you. But it's like, whatever you damaged or whatever you bruised was the truth though. You feel me? So it's like, it's almost like a get back energy. You put your foot in the shoe that fit you, Scorpio. You know what type of folk you be dealing with, yo. If you dealing with this, if it's a person outside, you dealing with quite the character. If it's like a relationship and your partner in some way, shape, or form, something you might be invested in, though it may be your truth, it's hurting your significant other. But it's like they're not letting you know what you're doing is hurting them. Because it's like, I don't know why they're doing that. I can't tell you that much. But it's like someone's not sharing the pain they are receiving from your truth. Matter of fact, they may be acting, or it's like they may be giving a more stronger energy. It's almost like they're making it seem like they're finding strength from your truth, even though your truth hurts them. And it's like they're just putting that energy towards some sort of get back energy. So it's like someone ain't really supportive of you or what you got going on in some way, shape, or form. Because whatever it is hurts them. But it only hurts them because that you're doing is true. Whatever we talking about. So look, Ace of Wands and the Two of Wands, both in reverse. So that's only making someone want to lie. Or it's only promoting someone to continue to lie about the space they share with you. Whether it's your partner, you dealing with your significant other lying to you. It's like they trying to manipulate you. Shit, they could be using sex. Someone could be using sex against you. So someone using sex on you. Just to fuck with you. You know what that is for you and I, Scorpio. You know better than I know.